My name is Nick, this is my wife Des, and this is our French Bulldog Bo. Come with us on a journey from Chicago, Illinois, all the way down here to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, to watch as we stop in Louisville, Kentucky, as well as Nashville, and eventually make our way here in the mountains of Gatlinburg. This honeymoon road trip journey where we rented this $80,000 Cadillac Escalade off Turo that ended up giving us some issues. Everything from being on the side of the road with broken parts, to body shops, to the nightlife in Nashville, and a ton of different food spots. Come along on our journey of our honeymoon road trip from Chicago all the way down to Tennessee. Bobo, we got Bobo ready to go. You wanna go on a road trip? Yeah. We got her curling her hair to go sit in the car and sleep while I drive. But at least she's got a full face of makeup and her hair curled. Meanwhile, I'm like this. A cutoff and some shorts. Like looking like a hillbilly. So it's currently about 8:40 in the morning and we're getting ready to leave the house. Des thinks that we're on the way to go pick up like a 2016 Lexus GX 460. But, you know me, I had to rent something different. I actually rented a 2021 Cadillac Escalade for our honeymoon road trip. We're gonna start here, go down to Louisville, shoot over to Nashville. She still thinks we're getting a Lexus, so I'm not gonna tell her anything. I'm just gonna pull up the car pickup to go grab it, and she's gonna be like, wait a minute, that's not a Lexus. And we're gonna be in this behemoth of a Cadillac Escalade. So let's see how this goes. All right, so what car did I tell you we're getting for the trip?
A Lexus.
Lexus, right?
Yeah.
So we're not getting a Lexus for the trip. We're getting something else, and I didn't tell you what it was.
Why?
Because I just wanted to do something different. So it's not a Lexus that we're picking up. We were just driving on the way to get the car, and I saw a Lexus GX, and I'm like, there it is. And she's like, oh, like, what color's the one we're getting? And I'm like, I think it's the same color. And I was like, we're close enough where I got to tell her. So yeah, it's not a Lexus that we're getting. Right, Bobo? Is that right, Bobo? Yay! Let's go see what it is.
You ended up getting that.
Oh my God, dude. What do you think?
I like it.
Is it better than a Lexus?
Yeah.
Bobo, what are you gonna think, huh? Come on. All right, we got Bobo loaded up, ready to go in the Cadillac Escalade. She's hot. We gotta close this thing, get some AC going. We are all set up. Bags are moved over. The big boy, the Escalade. Let's do it. All right, so we got the first stop, 5 minutes away. Had to get some coffee. What is that one?
Caramel macchiato.
Got Bobo chilling in the back. Got the vents blasting for her. She had some water, so she's chilling out. And yeah, we got about half a tank. I was gonna stop for gas, but I figured let's just get the show on the road. Almost 78,000 miles. I'm gonna reset this. It says hold to reset. And that is gonna basically tell us roughly the miles we drive on this trip as well as our average miles per gallon. So with this being the 6.2 liter V8 from GM, I'm guessing we'll probably only average like 14 or 15 miles per gallon. But at least we're gonna do it in style and comfort. That right, Des?
Yep.
Now the only problem is with this 6.2 liter V8 from GM, there's obviously the last couple years there's been issues with it regarding catastrophic engine failure with lifters and other issues. Oh, I didn't even know I forgot she got the muffins too. There's been catastrophic engine failure with the 6.2 liter V8, which is the engine we have in this car. So hopefully we make it down to Tennessee without an issue. Yeah, you see that stupid smirk on my face? That's me realizing I probably just jinxed myself. Yeah, we'll see what you guys got to stick around and see what happens. We're leaving here. We're going to Louisville first to visit her friend. We're going to spend the night there. We're going to shoot down to Nashville from there, stay there for 2 nights, and then we are going to go over to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. The screen on this thing is insane. It's just like a continuously running high definition camera. As you can see, we got the heads up display as well. I don't know how well the camera picks it up, but just cruising along. And as you'd imagine, Escalade just floats down the highway. Quick update, we're at about almost 100 miles and we're currently averaging 19.4 miles per gallon. Honestly, better than I expected. So gonna stop and pull over, get some gas soon, and I'll give you guys a little update on already what the hell happened when driving this thing. All right, so we're here at Love's filling this baby up right now. So we were literally maybe, I don't know, a half hour or 45 minutes into the trip. I was on the highway and I had good distance with the people in front of me. We were going through a construction zone. I was in the far left lane. I had the shoulder blocked off my left side, and at the time I had a car next to me on the right, so I really had nowhere to go left or right. And I'm driving and I noticed the cars in front of me both go to swerve out the way really quick, and there was a tire, someone had a blowout, and there was the rubber from the tire on the road, in the middle of the road, right smack dab in the middle of my lane, of course. And like I said, I had nowhere I could really go at the time. I tried to slow down, but I mean, regardless of me slowing down, I'm still gonna make contact with this tire piece. So this is what we got. So on the front of the car here, the rest of the stuff is just bug juice and guts, but there is a trim piece that runs right here, and obviously it's like this piece is fucking loose, it's messed up, it's cracked, but there's supposed to be a whole trim piece that goes right here, and I lost it because that tire hit me there and it broke that plastic piece. So of course, me being the guy that drives a semi-truck for a living, I've done it over 5 years. I've never had issues with the semi-truck or any sort of freak accident with a truck. I've never even had an accident or anything with a regular car, a personal car. But of course, when I decide to rent an $80,000 Escalade, that's obviously not mine, off Turo, within 45 minutes of driving the thing, a freak accident happens, I guess you could say, and that's what I got. By the way, she just took about $71, a little over 16 and a half gallons, so we're all fueled up. So yeah, that's wonderful. Of course, I'm gonna have to reach out to the owner and let him know, hey, this is the situation I got going on, and see what he wants to do. I'm gonna have to either pay for it out of pocket or go through insurance, which I don't think I will be doing because I'd like to avoid that if possible. But for sure, I'm gonna have to get a price for that part and the labor to get it fixed, because it was not like that when I picked it up from him just an hour ago. So that should be interesting. We're gonna have to talk to him and see what we come up with. But of course, I will keep you guys updated. Oh yeah, Damona, if you're watching this, shit I be talking about, bro. It's always something, bro. I can't win with this shit. We got Des and Bo. Bo stopped over here, a little shade, used the bathroom. She was sleeping in the car. She was doing all right. And yeah, I'm gonna run in here to the Loves, use the bathroom. What about you?
Tired.
All right, so we got some water. We got the full tank, 19 miles per gallon averaging, and we got about, I don't know, about 2.5 hours left until we get to Louisville. So I reached out and spoke with the host, the owner of this car, and I let him know everything that happened with the tire and the piece on the front. He told me no worries at all. I offered to swing by a Cadillac dealership sometime on this trip just to have them look at it and at least give me like a part number so that they could give me like a part number and labor costs to replace it. Obviously, like I said, I'm gonna have to pay for it and bite the bullet on that, which is no big deal. truck, everything is still good with it. Nothing crazy. There's nothing leaking. It didn't damage anything else, at least I could see. But definitely that trim piece is going to have to be fixed. So he was really cool about it. I'm sure he was probably a little bummed because I'm 2 hours into, you know, borrowing the car and that happens. But whatever. What could I do? Accidents happen. Shit happens. I'm just glad that it's nothing more serious than what it is. So I will keep you guys updated. Stick around for this video because if we're able to swing by a dealership and get it replaced, that's what we're going to do. Got Des set up. Bo is hiding back there underneath. I can't get her right now. You can just see her butt. She's like laying down. She's got her little setup with her bed. And she's been cool. She did use the bathroom, so I think she's kind of like ready to go. And we are going to make our way up out of here now. So let's try to do a straight shot now all the way to Louisville. Got to the hotel, gonna unload this car and get situated. So from picking up the car and getting all the way to the hotel, almost 300 miles, 19.5 miles per gallon, so pretty decent. Bobo's ready to get in the hotel, so we get in our hotel room. Complimentary of Haley. Got this stuff all over me. Cheers to the happy couple. Wow. Bo's just happy to be out the car. And here's our little hotel room for the night. This is like a pretty nice room. Here we are. So only one night here. We're gonna go out for a dinner. We're gonna get some Italian. All right. She's trying to get this harness off her. We're gonna get some Italian food. I'm gonna shower. But yeah. Cheers. What is the green thing?
Mint julep mix.
A bottle of Woodford Reserve. Wow. Haley really did her thing, huh? Look at her. Party popper. Some champagne. What do you guys say to Haley?
Thank you, Haley.
Yes, she's going crazy. It is our honeymoon. I don't even think I mentioned that in the video yet. We are doing this road trip for our honeymoon, so that's what this is. So shout out to Haley for the little care package, the warm welcome. Where's Bo? Bo's walking through the... Bo's checking out the room. So yeah, finally here. We're going to shower, get ready, do this dinner, nice little Italian dinner, and just kind of hang out. I've never been to Louisville, so hopefully hit a bar or something, check it out a little bit. I know we don't have much time here, but at least be able to see the town a little bit before we leave in the morning to head to Nashville. So yeah. Ta-da! All right, so Louisville, we came, we saw, we conquered. As you guys can see, we went out, we got some food, hit some bars and spots after that, had a few drinks, and then called it a night. So ended the night with eating White Castle from Louisville. So that was interesting, but slept good in the hotel. I'm grabbing the car real quick just to bring it up. It's at a parking garage next to the hotel, so I'm gonna pull up for Des and Bo and finish loading it up, and then we will be on our way to Nashville. So we're still good on gas for now, so I'm gonna hold off on that. And like you guys see, we parked this thing and that was it. So we're still around like 300 miles, 19.3 miles per gallon. And like I really even haven't had much time to mess around with the like the infotainment in this car, man. There's so much stuff in here. I know there's ambient lighting. We haven't had a chance to see that yet, but I was playing around with it in the menu here. So I know there's ambient lighting, but like I said, we haven't driven this thing at night yet, and I cannot, it says it's on right now, but you cannot see it at all. So maybe there will be a time on this trip where we're driving at night where I can get a shot of that for you guys. And yeah, there's just so much stuff on this thing. So we got about a little over 2 hours till we get to Nashville. We're en route, so that's not bad. Louisville to Nashville, a little over 2 hours, and then we got 2 nights in Nashville. Gonna try to do it all in a straight shot without stopping. We should be good on gas, and should be there before we know it. We had to stop real quick, a little pit stop. I gotta get a coffee in my system. We got Bo in the front seat now. She's chilling, right? She's chilling. Dad's hanging out. You got your bed all the way up here? What are you doing? Pup cup that she doesn't want. She's more interested in the ham and Swiss croissant. Hey. So TA says, welcome, make yourself at home. And yeah, I did. I was driving on I-65, still on our way to Nashville. Des is in the passenger seat sleeping. And I had that Starbucks coffee and my stomach starts like bubbling a little bit. And I'm like, okay, you know, we'll hit a truck stop soon, you know? At the time we were probably around like exit like 49 or 50. And I just see a billboard that says TA truck stop, next stop, exit 38. I'm like, wait a minute. There's no way there's nothing or anywhere I could stop from here and then, right? There wasn't. So there I was flying down the highway trying to get to this truck stop. Des wakes up. I'm like, dude, I gotta get out of this. I gotta hit this truck stop bad. So yeah, that's where we're at. Filling up the Escalade while we're here. Dude, premium gas, 93, $3.74. That is like unheard of. So that's gonna give us another almost 15 gallons for about $55, $56. This is only the second time we filled her up, and she's cruising along. We got Bo a pup cup at Starbucks, but she really like never eats them in the car. She's like really weird with it. I don't know why. So we're probably gonna end up throwing it out. Wait a minute. No. An update on the front bumper. Still is what it is. I haven't even had a chance to call up anywhere. It's Sunday anyway, so I can't take it anywhere today, but I'm gonna try to make some time. Look at all these bug guts, man. Look at all this. But I gotta make some time to try to bring it in and see what the hell they tell me about that, or a part number at least, so I can get it. But yeah, just a quick update. We're currently at about 400 miles, still around that 19.2 mpg. I think we got about like hour.
Now I think I have to go pee.
hour and 15 minutes left maybe until Nashville, so this for sure should be our last stop. I was literally worried I wasn't gonna make it, man. It was crazy. God bless this TA that's here for me. And yeah, make yourself at home. And just like that, we are here. Making our way on to Broadway, get to this hotel. 3 minutes away, it's right up the street here. Get these bags out. Bobo's now in the back seat. She's been laying down trying to get some sleep. And now let's see what Nashville has to offer. My first time here. How many times you been?
3.
Let's go check it out. So we are officially in our room, Tennessee. Show the shower. Is there light? Maybe right here. Dang, okay. So this is our home for the next 2 nights at least. A little safe, a little closet, bed, TV. They got like a crate, like a retro fridge it looks like. Yeah, snacks, all the little bottles and stuff. And our view here is, I mean, nothing crazy, but it's at least better than what we had in Louisville. All right, swim trunks are on. Let's go hit the pool. Look at her outfit. And then there's me. The busted flip-flop, probably when I was sprinting into the TA to use the bathroom. All right, so we just got done. We had some dinner courtesy of my buddy Eric over at Hand Cut. So if you're in the Nashville area, check out Hand Cut. The food was phenomenal. We got some spinach artichoke dip. We both got filet, and it was all excellent. So Dez's stuff, but she's powering through.
Barely alive.
Des feels like she's ready to just like curl up in a ball and take a nap. So we are making our way now, and we're gonna hit the Strip. So I've never been. It'll be cool to check it out and hit some spots. it is officially the next morning. We had a great time on the strip last night. Unfortunately, today, as you can see, we got some rain. So I'm trying to get Bo to go. There's a little turf area for her to use the bathroom right outside the hotel. But with the rain, she doesn't want to do it. Now she's pulling like a psychopath. All right, relax. Got some coffee. We're just hanging out. Rain stopped, but it's still cloudy. So because the weather is so crappy, I told Des, I looked up on my phone, there was a Cadillac dealership like 15 minutes from our hotel. So we were out there drinking our coffee. I was like, you know what? Why don't you hang out for a second and let me shoot over to this dealership, check it out, see if they got the part. If they got the part, how much is it? If they have to order it, at least I can get a part number. I could maybe have a dealership order it at home, so far and so forth. So as you can see behind me, they did have it. It was about $182 or something before tax. And yeah, they were trying to charge me like 2 hours of labor to put it on. And me, I'm like, no, I'm going to at least attempt to try to put this thing on myself before I sit here and shell out, 2 hours worth of labor for someone to pop in a plastic piece that might take me 30 seconds. So we are going to hang on to it, and I'm going to try to go ahead and pop it into the car. I'm not going to mess with it just a second because it's crappy outside and we still got time on the trip. So I don't want to be messing around with this. We're trying to enjoy ourselves here. And if worse comes to worse, if I start messing with it and it looks for some reason too in-depth or whatever I got to do, I will just go back to another dealership and let them know, hey, here's the part. Can you throw it on for me and let me know how much it's going to run me? So that's where we're at on the Escalade. So we just got done eating at Edley's Barbecue. The food was really good. We got some tacos as well as nachos. The weather has not been behaving. So complimentary from the hotel. They gave us an umbrella. We haven't had to use it yet, but it's been on and off thunderstorms really bad. So we're on a little strip right now with some stores. Des, of course, wanted to come into here, Stony Clover. And yeah, we're gonna shop around, check it out, explore a little bit, and hope to stay dry. No wonder why Des likes this place so much. Everything is pink, glittery, and sparkly. That's all. Frank, if you're watching this video, I got something to tell you. These Nikes you gave me off DH Gate, I feel like my toe is ripping out of my left foot. Give me these junk shoes, man. I mean, these things are going straight to the garbage, Frank. So our second day in Nashville has really not been going as expected. We stopped and got cookie ice cream sandwiches. There's Dez's. We gave Bo some of the vanilla ice cream. All right, back up, man. Damn. So it kind of sucks. The first day we were here, obviously we were hitting the pool, which was nice, but today it's been literally basically raining nonstop all day. We did that shopping, we had some barbecue, but other than that, we've kind of just been chilling. We're getting some ice cream now, and we've been trying to let Bo out and take her on walks, but she's really not a fan of the rain either. So kind of shitty, but it is what it is, and it's calling for rain also basically the rest of the week, even in Gatlinburg, for when we leave here in the morning to go there to the cabin. So if we go to Gatlinburg and we're in the cabin and it's just pouring rain, then I don't know. At least we have a hot tub inside the cabin, which will be nice, but obviously not the most ideal weather for our honeymoon trip.
Elevators are inactive. If you need to leave your room, go to the end of the hallway towards the rooms that end in 10 and come down that hallway, and it will bring you down to the first floor. If you have any questions or need assistance, please stop by or call the front desk by touching yes on your phone.
So after getting our ice cream, we decided just to come back to the hotel and just kind of relax. The weather kind of put us both in a mood of just being lazy and wanting to just hang out. We're here. We ordered some room service, and we started watching a little bit of TV. I hooked up my phone with YouTube TV, and we were kind of watching a movie and stuff. And in the middle of us doing that, all the lights shut off, TV shut off, and I got up and I'm like, I think the power went out. And I looked at the thermostat and I tried messing with the lights in the room, and sure enough, we had nothing. Des called the front desk and they told us that there was a power outage and the whole building had no power. So we were sitting here in the dark. Then it's been about 10-15 minutes. They got back on the intercom here in our room and told us that we are going to be running off of a backup generator until, well, there goes the lights again. We were supposed to be running off a backup generator until the electricity gets restored. But I guess this power outage is literally the whole block. So, or multiple blocks, they said. So, not really a great start to our honeymoon week. And we haven't even gotten to the cabin yet in Gatlinburg. I hope everything goes well there. But yeah, we are in a situation because, I mean, being in the dark is one thing, but not having air conditioning is, your room's only going to stay cool for so long. So we're just going to ride it out and see what happens. So we got an Escalade. That's messed up. That's probably going to cost me about $1,000 to fix. We have an AC or a room with no AC, no electricity. And, yeah, we're just rolling with the punches, and we got rain. So I'll keep you guys in the loop. All right, so after an eventful night last night with the electricity going out in the hotel, we were able to get some sleep. They got it kicked back on. We had AC, so we were comfortable. Everything was good. We are currently about halfway to Gatlinburg, and check this out, man. 93 Super for $2.99 a gallon. Almost 13 gallons of premium gas for under 40 bucks is insane. I can't even get 87 for under $3 a gallon back at home. So getting 93 for under $3 a gallon is pretty wild. We got Bobo chilling in the back seat, and Des is inside Buc-ee's right now, grabbing a little bit of stuff for us. I'm gonna go in there in a second. I actually woke up early this morning when Des was sleeping and ran over back to Cadillac to get more parts for this front fascia of the Escalade. The original part I got was just the vent piece that goes across right here. However, after further inspection, I realized that I need a new one of these pieces, which is a separate piece. And there was also some covers that go on the side. Small stuff, but still, regardless, stuff that I need to get it fixed. So I actually have an appointment with a body shop. I spoke to the owner out in Pigeon Forge, which is just a little bit, I think, north of Gatlinburg. We're going to drop the Escalade off there tomorrow morning, kind of walk around. There's a wax museum and some other things we could see in the town there. So I actually spoke to the owner of that body shop, and he looked at a picture of the Escalade. He looked at the parts and everything and said that it should be no problem for him to pop everything in and get it looking good as new. This is actually my first time ever at a Buc-ee's, and this is like a perfect halfway point between our hotel in Nashville and then our cabin in Gatlinburg. So stopped and got fueled up, waiting for Des to get back. We're gonna take Bo out, let her stretch her legs a little bit, and try some of this brisket. Frankie and Carmen, you guys both recommended the brisket, so I told Des, get whatever she pleases as long as it's something brisket related. So we will see what she comes back out with in a second. What are you doing? You waiting for mama? Riding in style, Bobo. So Des just got back. I went and parked the car off to the side so that she could take Bo in the grass to use the bathroom. Des's first thing she said was, it's very overwhelming in there. So whatever that means, I guess I'll see for myself. I see what she means now. What the? What? Tortilla Factory. Texas Roundup Sweets. So Des told me while I went in here to make sure I get these cherry sours. And I also got the dark chocolate almonds for myself. Now I see what she means when she says she was overwhelmed. So apparently Des got everything we needed besides these two things. I used the bathroom and I am going to now go back to the car. Bo should be done using the bathroom and kind of chilling. We can kind of just take a breather to eat some food and relax for a second. And then we'll be on our way. We should have like another 2 hours about, I want to say, till we get to the cabin. So, you know, even with the messed up front bumper, she still looks nice, you know. Bo's already pooped out. Des, what did you get? Beaver chips? Okay, hang on, let me zoom out. How much did you spend?
$62.
$62 at a truck stop is just diabolical work. So we got some, what are these, burritos? Brisket burritos?
Yeah.
And then brisket sandwiches. What is that? Oh. We got a water, she got pop. Guess let's dig in. So, per Frankie and Carmen, got the brisket sandwich. Des says it's good, but she wishes there was more sauce. She gave Bo a little piece. Go ahead. That was all bread. Alright, let me take a bite. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but mine is like really fatty. Des says hers is better, but mine is like, I don't know. I'm going to try this burrito. Texas cheesesteak burrito, for sure. Better than my fatty meat. Oh, Bo doesn't mind. Bo's loving it. Yours wasn't bad. Mine, lift it up. Dude, like all my pieces were like really fatty. Des said, I didn't try Des's. She said hers was better. The Philly, that Philly cheesesteak burrito was good. So I ate the majority of that. And then Des tried this chicken fajita burrito, which he said was really good. I haven't had it yet. Bo doesn't care. Bo is... doesn't matter if the meat's fatty, if it's not enough sauce, anything. She's just ready to keep going, dude. I mean, she's not breaking focus. Look at, she's trying to sit nice, hoping that she gets more. She's waiting for Des patiently, like, could you please hurry up? She's a fan. Honestly, Bo looks like that Bucky. Just throw a red hat on Bo. Some buck teeth hanging out. Bobo at Bucky's. Des said this is for later on. Go ahead. Wow. You're going to heat it up in the microwave?
Yeah.
All right, so Bucky's. We came, we saw, we conquered. Crazy how big it is in there. I don't know. When I walk in, it almost reminds me of like damn near like a Walmart. It's like huge. There's well, I walked in from this way, so there was like clothes and stuff. As soon as I walked in, I was like, where are the bathroom? Where's the food? But it is huge. It's massive. So Bucky's is it gives a thumbs up in my book, except for that fatty brisket I had. Maybe I just got a bad sandwich. Des was like, I'm tempted to go back in there and tell him something over the sandwich, but it's not. I mean, we got so much food. She probably bought too much anyway. So, yeah, let's get moving. All right, home sweet home. Yeah, I need to see a wild bear out here. Bo's already exploring. I guess this house right next to us is also an Airbnb, so we got some cars there. Oh, they're actually from Illinois too, it looks like, on their plates, right? Virginia and Illinois. So that's cool. This is like a little community fire pit in between both houses. So maybe we'll try to use it tonight, who knows? All right, let's check it out. I know the AC works because it's cold. Look at Bobo's got a little house under the stairs. She's checking it. She probably smells another dog that was staying here. She's probably like, who the hell's here? All right, a little kitchen area. A little fireplace. Kitchen looks nice. I don't know where these lights are. Bathroom. Okay. Little dining nook. Let me see what we got going on here. There we go. This is nice. Oh, the hot tub's up here. Okay, so we got the hot tub, TV, a speaker, it looks like they left us, and a grill on the inside that you could use because it's got an exhaust fan. So that's pretty nice. Vacuum. Yeah, let's go upstairs real quick. Bobo. Nice little bed. Howdy. TV. We got a fan in here, which is real nice. And then the bathroom up here. Shower's big. Same type of setup with the mirror. Real nice. Got that baby cranking at 71.
Yeah, that thing needs to be turned down.
Even got a little nice little rack. Seasonings right here. Knife set.
Somebody said there's a coffee station.
There's coffee pot right here.
Oh, maybe it's all that.
I mean, they got it all going on. The laundry pods. The one thing I am actually excited about is this. Let me see. How did you... Nice little washer and dryer, which I'm going to use because it'll be nice to wash some of my clothes before we go home and not have to worry about doing it all when we get home. Just random storage stuff in here. More laundry detergent. Stuff for the internet, I'm guessing. What do you think?
It's nice.
Dad says if she were to have a cabin, it would be the same style. Black and white. Nice little table right here, you know? You already know what's going on. Probably the best part about this place. Big old hot tub. Gonna have to have Des give me a hand taking this cover off, but... Yeah. Got the jets. Smells nice and fresh. Yeah. What do you think, Bubble? So Des had the idea of she wanted to check out downtown Gatlinburg. It's supposed to actually start raining tomorrow and rain for literally the rest of the week. So she figured, why not? There's still a little bit of sunlight left. Let's come down and check out downtown Gatlinburg. So let's see what the hell they got going on over here. Of course, we brought Bobo. She's anxious. Damn, Des. She's anxious to check it out. Get out the house a little bit. Get out the car a little bit. You have anything you want to say?
No.
Okay. Carm, you better tell her, man, to start getting more involved in these videos. She's supposed to be like Joe, man. She's supposed to be helping out. I can't be doing this YouTube vlog and stuff all by myself, man.
Did you like the car?
The filming, the editing, the talking. I mean, I at least need her to pick up a phone and get some B-roll or something. Tennessee Shine Cone. Yeah, Harley. It's called Hillbilly Harley. Blue Moose. Burgers and wings. Little Ford GT never hurt. This one right here is for my boy Damo. We got the McLaren. Got the Ferrari too.
Yeah. We love.
And you ladies are all set? Be safe out there.
Jose's Cantina. Right on a little water right here. Des, of course, got suckered into buying a bottle of the cotton candy wine from the Gatlinburg winery. It's only 28 bucks for a bottle. That probably gives you about a glass. You know. What? Wait.
Look again.
What? Old school rock candy. I haven't seen that in forever. Fire. Little record shop, huh? Had to, of course, make our way into a dog store. This is the one she's getting more attention. She's famous. What are they, bones? She likes that one in the middle.
They're really hard.
Look at her face.
They're really hard.
This is like a Wisconsin Dells on steroids, all this stuff, man. There's so much stuff around here. Well, Des just got suckered into another $30 cotton candy wine from a different spot now. There's another homemade wine. No, don't even go in there. So I guess their big thing is cotton candy wine, and they do free tastings. So we've been trying them, and Des is like, I like this one too. I like this one too. So we already got 2 bottles of cotton candy wine. Jason Aldean's. Some smells good. Alright, the ambient lighting, we're finally getting to see it a little bit. Got the green on. The augmented reality at night. Back to the cabin. And gonna relax. So we stopped at a little spot that's like down the street a little ways, maybe like 10 minutes. What is it? It's like a, what would you call it? A store almost? Mm-hmm. It's like a little store, and Des went in there. I stayed in the car with Bo. She's freaking out. And she got the guy, I guess, to make us a pepperoni pizza. So we're waiting for this guy to come up with this pepperoni pizza. and we are gonna bring it back to the cabin, eat some pizza. I have a case of Miller Lite. Des has 18 bottles of cotton candy wine, and we have a hot tub. So I'm gonna eat some pizza. I'm gonna get in the hot tub, relax.
I'm gonna eat pizza in the hot tub.
And then I'm gonna wake up. We're gonna wake up tomorrow morning, head up to drop this thing off to try to get this front piece fixed. So that's gonna be the telltale sign of how this trip really goes. Hopefully by tomorrow afternoon we have this front piece installed and on here. And while they're working on this, we're gonna check out Pigeon Forge, is it? Pigeon Forge. And there's like a wax museum and a couple other things. It's supposed to rain tomorrow though, so we're gonna see what we could do while they're working on this, and then probably just head back to the cabin and chill. But yeah, let's get back to the cabin and get in this hot tub. So took Bo for a little walk and try to get her out the house before we head up to Pigeon Forge to get this Cadillac fixed. It'll officially be the moment of truth for this front bumper problem that we've had the whole trip. I'm praying that it's an easy fix, they get it done, and we can move on with this because I really don't need any more problems. Got Bobo set up in her bed, a little camera set up so we can keep an eye on her when we leave. Hopefully she's so tired from yesterday that she just sleeps. We got Des ready to go. She woke up late. So like you guys saw, we did go ahead and try to use this hot tub last night. The only problem with it was that there's like a line that you could see on the inside of the hot tub when you're sitting in it, where there's like a max fill line. And the water level was like 2 inches above the max fill line. So of course what that meant was that by the time both of us were in it, and anytime we moved around, water was just overflowing over the side onto the floor. So wasn't the greatest go with the hot tub, at least for the first night. I'll probably have to try using something and just removing water, because they obviously overfilled it. So it wasn't good. We were using a bunch of towels and trying to wipe everything up. And then I started a load of laundry with just towels alone because there was so many of them that were soaked.
Are you okay? I promise.
All right, Bobo, go night-night. Go night-night, Bobo. Go night-night, Bobo. You sleepy girl. What? So we dropped the Escalade off and we are in Pigeon Forge, but we did not know it was going to be this like non-walking friendly, I guess you could say. There's a bunch of stuff, but it's not like how Gatlinburg was last night. Everything is kind of like really spread out. The good news is they said the Escalade should only take about 2 hours. So maybe we'll just grab some food, and hopefully by the time we're almost finishing up eating, they're kind of calling us and letting us know that it's fixed and ready to go. Could have been worse. This could have been the front of the Escalade. So we ended up going into the old mill and had some lunch. A couple different shops around here that we've been shopping at as we try to burn some time for the car. Frank! Alright, so we are back at the cabin. As you can see, I got the Escalade here behind me. I was trying to film stuff when we were in Pigeon Forge, but due to music playing in a lot of those shops, I don't want to keep filming because there's copyright and I gotta throw audio over it. But it's the same type of deal as like Gatlinburg. A lot of stuff with candy shops, arcade, games, little coffee spots, so on and so forth. You guys got basically the gist of it. We left there. We got the call for the Escalade being done. We left there, we shot over to get the car, and let me go outside and show you guys now what we're working with this Escalade. I've never seen that before. Is that legit? So as you could see when approaching the front now, you guys remember all this was missing? This piece, this cover over here. Everything went on the way it should. It is officially clipped in how it should be. And yeah. And now walking up, as you can see, no spaces. Doesn't look like anything's out of the ordinary. Underneath, there's nothing crazy going on or hanging or anything like that. So she seems to be restored to her original shape, which obviously is a huge relief. I'm glad we stopped and found that shop. That body shop, if you're out in this area, it's a little small family-owned body shop, but they did excellent work. They were super nice with fitting us in. They were already busy and stuff and had cars scheduled and lined up. I told them my situation and how we were here just on a trip, and they made some room for us in their busy schedule. So awesome for the body shop to do that for us. Super thankful for that, and I'm just glad that this thing is back to what it should be, and I'm praying that the road trip home has no surprises and that we are smooth sailing from here on out. It's currently Wednesday. We are here till Friday morning, and the only thing left that I want to do, I mean, we saw Nashville, we saw Gatlinburg, we saw even Pigeon Forge, but the only thing left that I want to do is see a black bear. I haven't seen one yet, and everyone keeps telling us, oh, you'll see one, they're around, you're gonna see one eventually, but I have not seen one yet. However, this video is approaching almost an hour long, and I'm kind of to the point now where I'm getting ready to kind of close it out. We took you guys along with this journey from everywhere, from Louisville to Nashville to down here, and we also took you along with this journey with this Escalade on getting it fixed. And I'm kind of to the point where these last couple days of the honeymoon, the last couple days of this trip, I'm gonna kind of just wind down and relax and enjoy it. But yeah, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching and being part of the adventure, because it really was one. Thank you so much for tagging along and watching it with us. Hope you guys learned something. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a comment if you want a road trip video on the way back to Chicago from here. I wasn't planning on doing one, but I don't know, maybe I'll try to get this video uploaded for you guys real quick, and I'll see how it does the first couple days. And if you guys want to see it, great. Maybe I'll document a little trip on the way home. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Let me go inside and get one more goodbye from me and from Des and Bo. All right, Des, you have anything you want to say to close out the video?
Still haven't seen a bear.
Still haven't seen a bear. I already let him know. We're gonna try these last couple days. But anything, what was your favorite part?
The liners.
Jesus. And we got Bobo a toy, so she's currently gnawing on that. Look, she thinks I'm gonna take it away from her, so she's backing up. But Bo, I'm sure she doesn't have a favorite part. She's just glad she got to tag along with everything. That will conclude it. See you guys on the next one. Peace.